trying to call it was a wide ball, but we were directly behind that kick, and it's a good replay there from Clonabana.
Yeah, and conditions there, as I say, Ryan, obviously playing their part as well. A bit of fumble and a bit of foot there, and you know, the pitch is quite greasy, and again, as I say, the wind will have a big burn in this half.
Ryan Bourne coming forward here. There's, as I say, that sweeper just sitting in front of Downey, but Downey comes out towards AZD, and Colin McGinn finds him with the ball. Downey coming along on his right foot. He goes right footed. That's going to drop into McAllister's hands, and it's McAx there. Paul.
Yeah. I think it's important that Clonabana get the next score, Ryan, to be quite honest with you. I know there's a fair wind blowing. We've already touched upon it, blowing down into the change room end, but look, it's like everything else. You don't want Drumgath getting too far ahead, and possibly come half time it's a no contest, you know.
I think Peter Hines might disagree with you on that point, Paul, but I know what you're saying from a neutral point of view. Clonabana narrows the gap now to 7 points, 1-6 to 2 points. There is as Paul was saying, start of game, a significant enough breeze blowing down into the change rooms, or down into the corner anyway. As Drumgath come forward. Colin McGinn being tackled there by Niall Scullion. Scullion putting him under pressure. And it's been well turned over there by Niall Scullion. I can see what he was trying to do there, Paul. He was trying to maybe try and get it towards the far end, but it just spun off the side of his foot.
Yeah.
So you can see from that picture there's a brave crowd in here in the stand.
I think if he had hit it with a bit more conviction, Ryan, and a bit more confidence.
Yeah, maybe the youth in the game, a bit of nerves and a big occasion too. Here we have Burns, Tiernan Burns already scored a point in the game. Gives it here to Colin McGinn. McGinn looking to see where Downey is, if he's going to make a move. Drumgath have pulled everybody out, but one of the players running in is Shea Bourne. Bourne on his right foot. That looks like a great effort. This is the umpire scramble, and they agree that is a super effort from Shea Bourne, and that has ended a period of about 12 minutes of no scope. Another wide for Clonabana.
Yeah, and lackluster attacking there, Ryan, to be quite honest. As I say, there was a ball put in, and you've one guy in around the 14, and he was just nudged off the ball. And maybe Clonabana need to re-examine what way they're going about trying to get scores here.
Well, the Keelan Turner's point.
Yeah, exactly. And as I say, that'll give them a lift coming into the half time if they don't concede any. And maybe if they can pin one or two more here, Ryan. Again, great score from McGee, and definitely if that will inspire them to maybe push on a bit and maybe throw caution to the wind for the last couple of minutes here of the first half.
Here we have Colin McGinn encouraging the players to come forward. The ball's back in here, hands of Paul Hill. As he looks up and sees Shea Bourne making the run as he drives towards him. Shea Bourne creates a space now for Downey to run into. And Downey is fouled there by Christopher Ryan. The Tannoy over Parkazzer is just maybe asking young supporters not to be letting off flares, but you can't fault them for their enthusiasm supporting their team. The breeze here, Parkazzer is taking the flare smoke away from the pitch, thank God, so it's not going to affect play too much. But Drumgath come forward here through Pearson Pole, and he powers past Owen Scullion. He's got a free there for Drumgath. The Drumgath men who have had all the aces here this evening. As the ball's played towards Darcy. Burns. That's Burns again, just pure determination. He gets past two men. Great strength from Burns as he goes on again. He got a goal against Enrique. As he goes right footed, he swings a leg at it, but it's gone wide. But you can't fault his determination there.
First 5 minutes, we've had couple of goal chances, we've had points, and as I say, Clonabana will be hoping maybe they can add to their 2 points.
Well, one there by Pierce McPolan, and he finds Keelan Toner. Toner's on the front foot, and he's got a 2-on-1 created there. Matthew McConville just pulls to the side to create the space. He gives it to McConville. McConville's going to go right footed this time. No, he gives it to Ryan Hillen. Hillen looks like he's bottled up. It's back with McConville. McConville goes left footed, and that's a good score by Matthew McConville. the young Drumgath supporters. They'll be hoping in about 25 minutes time that's going to be their team who'll still be in the lead. At the minute they lead by 11 points. It's Darcy Burns who's making sure that remains the case. As the ball goes forward here towards Pierce McPolan. Hand pass it towards Paddy Downey. Scored a wonderful goal about 4 or 5 minutes ago. He's got Matthew McConville running again. He scored a point as well in the second half. McConville gives it across here to Shayburn. Shayburn shields it well. He goes right footed over the bar with the left foot, and that's another score for Shayburn. His 5th of the evening. There's no doubt.
Yeah, and they need more. I mean, there's the guts of 20 minutes left. Hopefully Clanabana don't throw in the towel, Ryan. They keep trying, they keep working.
Owen Scullion just puts that in there on top of the full forward. Referee is given a free here on the 14 as Clanabana try and take it quick. They've been working very, very hard in around the middle to win the breaks and move apart Clanabana.
You made a good point there, Ryan. As I say, like everything seems to be going through Donald Scullion, in the corner. Whereas you look at the amount of scores that have come from Drumgath, I think there's maybe 5 or 6 different scores on the night so far.
Yeah, 6 different scores here this evening. Tiernan Burns, Matthew McConville, Cathal Tumley, Keelan Toner, Shayburn and Paddy Downey. So far, as Downey yet again gets on possession, gives the ball in there towards Byrne. Byrne in a lot of space, and if you give Byrne that sort of space, he invariably will punish you, but that one comes off the post.
Donald, so they are. But he's still getting out in front, and he won that free, or I think it was Lennon that won that free, because of the pressure that was applied, and they turned them over.
Yeah, just as a sub there, number 21, Oren Devlin has come on there for Oren McMullen. So one Oren replacing another. As Ryan Hillen comes forward, Downey makes that run out yet again to create the space. And Tumley coming forward, here's a chance for Tumley, and that's well defended there by Liam Vaughan. Played them twice in the league, played them twice in the championship. And Drumgath had been relegated. I don't think they've won an awful lot. I think they only won. I think they'd get 3 points if I remember right. I was going to say 1 game in the league, and to be fair to them, there's a serious amount of injuries, and that's not the team that took the field last year. Just watch Conor Kern going to have the ball, so they've regrouped very well this year. Promotion, and they're on the cusp of winning an intermediate title. They're 3rd in their history, and just from talking to Peter after the semi-final against Darcross, he was very pleased that they won, but he says there's a lot of hurt in that changing room from 4 years ago. Yeah. And they're playing like a team who are righting wrongs there today. Yeah, well, again, from day one they played with Straver up in Burn. They seemed to me as if they were like a team with a mission. Yeah. And you would think to themselves, right, we've got promotion, can we take the foot off the gas? But even speaking to one of their management team, Kieran Mooney, Vaughan puts that ball in on top. There's a chance here for Clanabana, and that's a great save by Ronan Burns. And here's now Scullion trying to get something from the attack. He's got a bit of help here from Mal McGee. McGee goes right footed as again drops in on top of Ronan Burns. And that's well dealt with by the Vaughan there, hasn't thrown the towel in. A cracking ball over to Scullion. The deftest of flicks, and as I say, probably a point at this stage isn't what they were after, but look, as I said, they haven't stopped. They've kept playing, they've kept trying, and if they can take small bits from this final, Ryan, and build for next season, they'll be thereabouts obviously next season as well. No doubt. Liam McGuinness comes forward there, gives it to Donald Scullion. He goes right footed, just pops out at one that's going to come off the post and over the bar. So last year after the under-20s, just add to the training squad just to get a taste of it. He's one of those guys that they'll be looking towards. And big Derry connections with Donald as well. All the Scullions, from the Balahi Scullions. His granda Tom actually played for Derry and managed Derry. And there's connections in their Straver as well, so there is, Ryan. So Paddy Downey just lays it off to Cathal Tumley, and another score for Tumley. 2 men who've lit up this evening. Well, look, as I said, to be quite honest, he got the ball rolling in the first half, strength, winning the ball, laying it off. The Drumgath second goal was a nail in the coffin for Clanabana, and he took it expertly well, showed all his expertise and knowledge. There can only be
one man, and that's Paggy Downey, right?
Yeah, just as we see Don Scullion just going again, and another score for Scullion. Just, you have to give Lex and Donal there a lot of credit.
Yeah, and look, I mean, you obviously think back to the likes of Peter Withnell, played for Drumgath Division 4, when on the squads of 91 and 94. Like, people were saying, who's Withnell? You know, Drumgath, and they were Division 14, but certainly Scullion has led up the proceedings here this evening as regards the red and black, and certainly what I can see here, and won't be the last time he'll be wearing red and black. Hopefully it'll be of Down as well.
Yeah, we have McCavitt coming forward again as they're hoping that they're not finished their scoring for today. As the ball comes in, the umpire's just having a look at it. It's a wide ball. So it's running the bench. They've emptied the bench here with the boys that they brought in, and giving Packy a standing ovation as he was coming off. Ronan Byrne just finds Pierce McPolan in the middle of the field. As ever today, the game given to us here, well done there by Shane Hockey, bit of skill. The game brought to us here by DMC Events, with our partners WeStream, being streaming the game. I think the umpires are going to need, and that's been given a wide ball there by the umpires. There was a lot of consternation between the two umpires. Brandy Mason down here is adamant that was a score. But as Drumgath come forward here, they've been living another day with that one. As McConville gives it off here to Cathal McGivern again, and to Hillen. This triangle players have been involved a lot this first 5 minutes or so. As Colin McGinn gives it across here to Pierce McPolan. It was a bit of a sloppy pass, but there was no Darcross players there to put the pressure on them again. Darcy Burns, the scorer of the point here for Drumgath. Gives it to Ryan Hill. Hill comes under pressure, but he rides the tackle well. Gives it to Gary O'Reilly. O'Reilly comes forward right-footed. He's going to have a go here, but there's a bit of pressure come on him there from Owen or Matt Boyle as the ball in the name gets his side off the mark. And that'd be a welcome score there for Brenny Mason and their cross management.
They feel they should have already had one, but it's good to get the scoreboard ticking there for them, So far they've been doing everything pretty much well, they've been setting up very well, they've kept the ball well, but Drumgath have took two nice scores so far.
Here we have Drumgath coming up here, and it's Tiernan Burns, the fullback, is fouled. He's fouled there by Mark McMahon.
Well tucked by Shea Byrne there, well tucked under pressure.
Shea Byrne does everything
he wins it
very
back.
well, but the ball's broken here to Ryan Hill, and Drumgath are going to keep possession. As we have Paul Hill over this side as well as Pierce McPolan, so they want to get the ball over as fast as they can. McPolan carries the ball, hands it off here to the halfback, that is Ryan Byrne. McPolan turns inside.
Come on.
And it's Darcross defending very, very well here. And the ball's back out in between the 45 and the 65. And there's a ball that's going to cause a bit of bother for Tiernan Burns, but it falls in the hands of Cathal McGivern, the cornerback. He's well up. Gives it to Shea Byrne. He goes right-footed.
Better strike there.
That looks like a great score there from Shea Byrne. The crowd on the far side like it. That's a brilliant effort from Shea Byrne.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been happy with his.
There's been very few wides in this game from both sides. We've been very economical in their shooting. But that was a wide. That was an opportunity, Kim.
It was. You can't be missing them in the semi-final championship. They're not one should be missing. So I thought he rushed it, to be fair. I didn't think he needed to go, but listen, it's gone now. He just needs to regroup and hopefully get the next.
So we're into injury time. There's been a few talking to. There was that incident where Patrick Brownie was down and a few yellow cards, but as we see, Drumgath coming forward through Paul Hill. Shea Byrne on the ball, but he's been well marshalled by the Darcross defence. They know that this man is the danger man for Drumgath. One of them, if not the main one. So here's another one, Ryan Hill. Colin McGinn gives it off to Byrne. Byrne coming deeper as he dances around a few more players. Gives it to McGinn. He pops it off here. back to Byrne. Byrne goes right footed. It's going to drop. There's a chance for Cal Dummely. And that's well done by Cal Dummely. Great improvisation by the half. As you're saying, Cian there, Cormac Duffy and Rory making way for Owen Mullen and
Joe McKinney at 23.
23.
You know, Joe McKinney has a great stride with the ball. You know, he's if he gets on it, one thing Joe he'll look to get the big pointer. You know, he'll go for the net straight away.
That's where he looks like he's playing in around that full forward line, but it's Colin McGinn coming forward. He plays the ball in towards Byrne. Byrne tried to get his body in the way, but it was well to there by.
Yeah, well, the Dara Cross, you have to look at their management, just maybe seen the game trying to get away from them and acted quickly with a triple sub, you know. So the
ball's played out there on top of Darcy Burns, but it's Dara Cross who win it, and the press has worked for them there with Declan McSorley winning that ball, gives it into Stephen Deneen. Deneen gives it to Murray and lays it off to Sweeney. Sweeney coming forward again, gives it to Joe McKinney. McKinney battling there with Gary Riley. McKinney does very well, shows great strength. Wins the free in for Dara Cross and possibly another chance to set it down for Murray. And Murray goes short this time, gives it to Michael Monan. Monan gives it to another experienced campaigner, right, Marcus Muskelly. Ian Sweeney caught in two minds about who to pass to, gives it to Monan. Monan finds Murray, James Murray that is. Joe McKinney trying to find the pass and trying to show a bit of patience here as Stephen Deneen. His tally of 1-2 today is about.
I still go back to that goal just before the half-time whistle, man. It's a killer blow for you, isn't it? Like, you know, just changes your team talk, changes everything. You know, the demeanour of the body language of Dara Cross was going off the field compared to even come back on it. You know, it was a massive blow.
Ryan Monaghan did well there, and it's in the hands of Ryan Hillen. Gives it back to Colin McGinn, and Drumgath can play the game in the last 15 minutes of this half on their terms. They're the ones who have a 9-point lead at this stage. 2-11 to 1-5. As the ball's played just towards Pierce McPolan, and that's a stray pass. It's the first time we've seen really.
Steve Colin McGinn going off, Matty McCampbell just went off there, and there's still a strong out there at the moment.
We'll definitely take a lot from this going into the final in 2 weeks' time, which is going to be on the Saturday. As Ronan Burns just pops this out in front of Pierce McPolan, but he seemed to be reaching for it all the time, but it's a Dara Cross ball. That's the one McGrattan. Coming forward, gives it to Marcus Muskelly. Dara Cross will look to get another score here. Michael Monan has a great bit of skill as he just put that around his man and he pops it up. Oh, and he just landed in Ronan Burns.
You can definitely play it before. You can play sort of anywhere all over that pitch, to be honest, John.
Yeah, you'll probably see him drop it a wee bit deeper as well whenever the game starts here.
Just as Ronan Burns sets up for this kick out here, just looking for the man straight away. And Rick doing him up, pressing really well here, but it goes out towards number 11, but it's won really well there by Ryan Quinn and then Rick team, but Drumgath have won it back. Number 11, Darcy Burns, as he's going up the far sideline.
Probably predetermined pattern of play there. Kieran, Jack Rogers came across diagonally, had Cormac Clark running and Mackie then coming off the shoulder. Reverse pass, but just it would have really lifted the Enric ones there with that score, but unfortunately.
Ronan Burns with a long kick out and around, but that's well taken there by Darcy Burns, the centre half forward for Drumgath, and he's done well, gotten a lot of ball here. Too long. Daggy ran is called, and Rick just getting the belt. They're starting to pick up what Drumgath are doing. Just as we see Ronan Burns. It's getting her tight here from the kick outs.
It's great pressing from Enric, but he's always got that out ball in the middle, but that's well
that was well done by Daggy Morgan there on Pierce McPolan. As Ronan McLean has here now, Jack Rogers all free on this left hand side as Cal Donnelly meets him at the 45-metre line. Doing well on the Conor Clark, who's been closely marked by Ryan Byrne. McGivern just lays a wee hand there on Conor Clark and then recycle back to Ewan Campbell. Off the Enric team. Conor Clark still with an eye, knocks it off to Daggy Doyle. And on the number 10, Ryan Quinn. And again, recycle it back to Brian Rogers. You want to do anything silly with it here, John, at the minute?
Yeah, 10 minutes gone, Kieran. I suppose, you know, that jeopardy of if you're beat tonight, you're out. And, you know, we're just moving the ball nicely.
There we go. And that was well cut out there by the Drumgath number. You know, teams are not always willing to go for them scores from outside the scoring area, but that was brilliant.
Yeah, Roman's a very accurate footballer. You know, I think his career's been curtailed a wee bit with injuries and that there, but what a talent he was growing up.
Yeah.
And still such a talisman for Enric.
Just see Colm again here now. He pumps that ball down in the Sheaburn and he's out in front. And there's a man free there, Reggie Hillen. If he's going to go for goal. He's not even back to Sheaburn on his left foot. Sheaburn left. Second point of the day, and do the same with this one.
But again, it's coming from an unforced error from Drumgath. That ball into Sheaburn, right into the corner. You know, that's not the kind of ball that Drumgath have been practicing. You know, that are getting the most joy. If they can stop these errors, because they are getting the scores easier than Enric, you know, and really capitalise here.
Yep, just as the score is 4 points to Drumgath and Enric, the 3 as Ramburn comes on through. Done really well to get the kick out and push on up the field. He passes his brother Sheaburn with the right foot, and that just looks curling. But it goes wide for the Drumgath team. That was a close one, John. Up for the kick out here now. Just see if you want to take her slow, John. After the goal sort of cut out the momentum of Enric there. Knocks it out towards Pearse out Poland, but Dackie Morgan does really well. And yes, and Enric have won it, and they're sort of on up here now. Dar Magdalene pumps it straight in and does really well there. Grabbing 15, done really well. Orm Monaghan with a foul there on him, and it's going to be a very score.
Really, it was a momentum swing there, Kieran.
Just as Ronan Burns knocks it out on Gary O'Reilly, and he gets it out in front of the Enric ball here, but pumps it straight into Sheaburn. Yep, just as there's about 23 and a half minutes gone. Actually, I said there was close to 25. Just John doing the timer for me here today. We have no monitor in front of us. Well done there by Darcy Burns to get out free head. But Decker Rans gave the free, hasn't let them Gath play on. Not happy with that. Colm again had plenty of space out in front of him. Darcy Burns leaves it for Paul Hill here. Cathal McGivern's free if he wants to give it him, but he recycles it back to the number 3, Tiernan Burns in the Drumgath team. Back to Paul Hill, who's very experienced Drumgath player. Pretty sure he's a McCrory Cup medal, even a Hogan Cup medal with St Coleman's back around 2010, 2011 times.
Ronan McLean just doing the +1 in there and around the 21. Kieran taking his breather.
Yeah, Cathal McGivern on the ball here, goes back. Colm again back on the ball again here as he knocks out the Pearse and Poland, who's all free around the 45-metre line. Knocks on to Gary Riley, being chased down here by Conor Clark. Paul Hillen on the ball again, recycling back to Gary O'Reilly. Reggie Hillen here can jack a bit of pace into this for Sheaburn. Number 2, Michael Green, trying to get the hand in there, but Enric in and out. In around Pearse and Poland, but well done there by Dar Magdalene to cut that ball.
You know, that was a waste there from Ronan, who'd want to do better the next ball in.
Big crowd here today in Pettit Park or Straver for this game in the Intermediate Championship. You can't see them on the camera, but there's plenty of ones sitting behind us here on the grass, on the benches. Say about 8 minutes gone in the second half here.
As well, they're warming up.
Oh, but it's one back here and Conor Clark has the ball. All he has to do is take it round one, but he does well to get the score away there. Conor Clark really well takes his. As Ronan Burns sets it up here now, looking for his options out the field. Goes to the far side, but it goes right down the middle, and Ronan McLean cuts it out really well. He passes to the free man on the left. He pumps it in around there, and that was good tackling there by Orm Monaghan. Picked up by Cathal McGivern.
You know, backed himself on how to go.
As Ronan Burns hits it out into around the middle, and Ronan McLean goes up. Darcy Burns does too, but that's well won there by Ryan Quinn. And number 4, Christopher Flanagan, has it here now on the Dacky Doyle, back to Ronan McLean. Ronan McLean looking up to see his options for him, and that's well done by Flanagan on the Ronan McLean, and right footed, just dropping and just short, but it goes to Conor Clark. Well, Ronan Burns, the big talisman, and Peggy Downey comes onto the pitch, John. I'm not seeing who has come off. Cathal Tumley's coming off. Peggy can either play around the middle of the field here, or he can play in full forward. He's going to be a dangerous man, John, as the ball comes to him straight away, and he fist passes it on to Pearse van Polen, who's all free just past the 45-metre line, but he's met there by Ryan Quinn, but he takes it around him, and then Conor Clark, he goes to the right foot, and he just drifts it to the left and wide for Drumgath 4. Just as we see Ronan Burns setting up here for his kick out again. That goes in around Pearse. Oh, and Drumgath aren't happy with that one.
To be fair, he had the whistle blown. He wasn't to know that half a second,
definitely no
milliseconds was.
But that was well done there by Pearson and Poland, but they still have the ball, as you see here now.
But they're going to have to be wary of that ball over the top. That's twice now.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for that one around with Packy, and as we just looked, Packy Downey has been put into the full forward line. So him and Shea Byrne, lethal duo in there with about 18 minutes gone in this game. Still going 12 minutes left. It's a draw again here. Paddock Park here as the ball goes into Packy Downey, but it just dropped.
Going to have a bit of impact in this game. I thought that was a kill. The whole crowd thought it was it. Just pulled it to the left.
As we go, Darcy Burns goes up for this. And it's well won there by Gary O'Reilly, and he pushes on to Pearson Pone, but he's met well there by Cormac Clark. But there's 3 men in the middle. You have Darcy Burns, you have Colin McGinn running on here now, but Darcy Burns goes to the left foot and it goes up high, and the umpire for the day takes his championship tally to 114 for the year.
Drumgath going forward just need to settle it, Kieran. They just need to work a score anyway, somehow, just get the ball over the bar to really settle.
Yeah, and Ronan Burns knocks it out there to Cahill McGivern, who was free along the sideline. He still has the ball now, taking it in through, but he passes that ball on to Tiernan Burns in the Drumgath team, who then Gary O'Reilly, who just fumbles a wee bit but still has the ball. And Decky Ryan has given a push here, and it's a Drumgath free, and maybe looking someone to come up. They're looking Ronan Burns to come up and hit this one. But Reggie Hill has actually run over. He's not having any of it. He wants to get the play going, doesn't want to slow it down. He wants to go at this Enrake team. As we see, 14 Enrake men behind the ball at the minute. Ramburn has it now, closely marked there by Connie Clark. Does really well. Quinn does well to try and get a hand in him too, pushing him across that scoring arc line. Back here to Paul Hill. Darcy Burns all on his own on the 45 metre line. He's going to be met here by Dackie Morgan and around the middle. And again, Enrake. Really good solid defence here, keeping this Drumgath man now. You have to watch the high ball that they might try here in around Packy. 2 men on him at the minute in the full back line as Matthew McConville has the ball. Reggie Hill now left footed, goes past Kent.
Let it go.
Just let it go, John. As Ronan Burns sets it up here now. Ronan Burns kicks this ball out around Darcy Burns. Darcy Burns done really well, but Cormac Clark has won the ball back. But that's a good tackle there by Darcy Burns on the McConville. And a swung back by Dagger, but Darcy Burns still has the ball. Ram Burns all free here. There's an overlap on Ram Burns. All he needs to do is pop it through. Shea Burns on again. On Rick. Ram Burns again. Back to his brother Shea. Packy Downey through. Fist pass over the bar.
There's the experienced man.